Oh, yellow. Sure, sorry. Hi, Ho Homer. I don't look too happy to be wearing that. TENIME here. Let me start off by apologizing, especially if you didn't see my post on the community tab. So this was originally scheduled for Thursday afternoon. I woke up with enough prep time for the stream, and I had an awful sinus headache, so I rescheduled the stream, went back to stream, rescheduled the stream, went back to bed. Then I rescheduled it for yesterday, Friday afternoon, and then I got a last minute offer to go host karaoke, which pays money. And unfortunately, my YouTube channel at its current state does not. If you would like to help me get there, like, share, comment, subscribe, patreon.com/TENIME. I can't do the hat thing because I'm not wearing the TENIME hat. Then I had scheduled it for today at noon. Woke up with enough prep time. In excruciating pain from a kidney stone. So, I literally just got back from the emergency room. Forgot to take my wristband off. So, yeah, I literally just got back from the emergency room. And I got back so close to 4, that's why I just scheduled it a half hour late. Just give me the half-hour prep time. So, I like to give myself an hour, but I can clearly do it in half an hour. So, today's review is the 4 Horsemen, Figura, Obscura, Ghost of Christmas Past from Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. So excited! Remember my first toy review video was Jacob Marley, and it teased in there, more ghosts are coming, like, hee. So, if they go in order, next year, 2025, should be the Ghost of Christmas Present, even though, as I've said a bunch of times, their green clothing, brown hair repaint of their Father Christmas Figura Obscura is kind of dead on. I don't have it, as I have stated before, because I don't like the proportions on it. So, it's definitely not a dig at 4 Horsemen, because I have a lot of their products. I have all of the rest of their Figura Obscuras. I'm missing the repaint Headless Horseman. More on that later. And then the repaints of Mask of the Red Death and Monkey King just hit. I had them pre-ordered. I had to cancel just because I can't afford them right now. But I have the regular ones. Sorry, it's very cold in Chicago. So, and I got bad sinuses, because you didn't notice I got a giant crooked nose. So when I get colds, I get drippy. Hopefully it doesn't gross anyone out. And then, again, if they go in order and they only do one a year, 2026 should be the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, or Future, for layman's terms. And I mean, with their Mythic Legion's Necronominus wave coming out shortly, and at least a couple Grim Reaper looking dudes in that wave, like, they're gonna nail it. Like, I said that last year in my Jacob Marley video. They're gonna nail the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. So, and actually, you get a bonus review. That's right. I didn't advertise this in the thumbnail. But because I was going to use this for comparison with her, and I just got it and just haven't opened it yet, the Ghost of Christmas Past Funko Pop. So, be a simple. They don't tape their boxes, man. So it's like pop, pop. Oh, look at the size. Okay, bye. So I did get the rest. I did get Jacob Marley and Present and Future, but this is past. So past is past and past. So. Today's music is brought to us. I got my notes above the camera this time, so instead of me looking to the side, I'm going to be looking over you. So today's music is brought to us by Jingle Punk's twin Musicom, Ikson, Kevin MacLeod, and Nekzlo. All of their links are in the description. Go check them out. So I've been using these for all of my Christmas-themed reviews, so rather than dedicate the time to track down new music constantly every single review, is, you know, if I find something cool and I'm allowed to use it for free, then I'm just going to continue to use it. So the hat is, of course, it's a baseball hat, but Santa Claus themed. So you get a little Merry Christmas Santa Claus face. This is fuzzy. The white part is fuzzy, and then of course you got the poof ball, the pom pom. Today's shirt is a little Christmas present critters. We got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We got Zero from Night Before Christmas. We got Gingerbread Man. We got Gizmo from Gremlins, and we got the Grinch. One of those t-shirt. Probably all of my shirts are gonna be, unless I design them, they're gonna be t-shirt a day shirts most likely. Birthdays. Freddie. Happy birthday, Freddie. I miss you. Freddie's birthday is coming up. If you know Freddie and you're watching this, go wish her a happy birthday, because she's awesome. Freddie's like the coolest person on the planet, so love you, Freddie. All right, let's get started. So with the Jacob Marley one, you remember I got a Christmas card. So it looks like the same thing here, right? Except they sent me 2 cards, and I don't think it's an accident, because they're different cards. And they sent me an ash can comic for their Cosmic Legions. And it's awesome. That's super cool. Like, that's great, man. Yeah. I forget what ash can means, and all of the notes that I did write down, I didn't write that down. I just realized that now. I was like, oh, I don't know what ash can means. So, I want to say it's because of the size. It fits in an ash can. I don't know. I don't know. The interior, so it's black and white. The interior looks like sketches. So maybe ash can means, you know, no inks, no colors, no word bubbles. I don't know. It was free. I didn't know it was coming, and it's cool. So yeah. The story of Cosmerium unfolds in the Cosmic Legions comic book coming in 2025. Nice. They are not sponsoring the video, and I do not have an affiliate with them, so. Though since I've gotten all of their Figura Obscuras, you know, maybe 4 Horsemen? Well, no. 4 Horsemen wouldn't unless I get my subscriber count up and my view count up, because, you know, what's in it for them otherwise. So the holiday cards. I know I made a big stink. Oh, Jacob Marley, why does it come with Merry Christmas? Because it's a Christmas Carol. That's still a valid point. This Santa, and then the back is their Figura Obscura Father Christmas logo and everything. So I don't know if they just had an extra and they threw it in. I don't know if it was a mistake because they were grabbing the Cosmic Legions ash cans and throwing those in. I don't know if maybe these come with all Cosmic Legions figures. I haven't gotten any yet. They're all really cool, but can't afford to buy everything. So yeah, since like I don't know if these 2 things were mistakes, but they're cool. They're free. I'll take them. So yeah. So blank on the inside, just like the Jacob Marley card. It's got some beautiful artwork from the front of her box, and then we got her logo on the back, and like I said, blank on the inside. Envelope is just blank. Very, very cool. Let's get the Funko Pop open. This is glows in the dark, but she's been sitting with the other ghosts in a dark closet, so. Because I got them before Thanksgiving, and sorry, but I don't celebrate Christmas before Thanksgiving. Oh, that's cool. I like it. She's floaty. Make sure you're not throwing anything away. Remember, I almost threw away the stand from the Beasts, Creative Beasts Deinonychus. Almost. Sorry, it's gonna be loud. Why don't you just throw it? Well, because it's easier for me to pick up and throw it outside in the dumpster when they're all together. But yes, I couldn't go where I wanted to. I wanted it to go like back at an angle, and it went forward at an angle. And there's my library and some figures on top of the library. So she got a cool little snowy brick stand. Is it Cobblestone Road, or maybe it's the not bricks, but what do you call it? Shingles on the roof, on Scrooge's roof. It's snow. So she got a little invisible flight stick up her dress. Ah! Little feetsies, little bare feetsies. And I can definitely tell that she will glow in the dark because she's got like that weird like sandpapery feel, which is the glow, the glow in the dark paint like that they spray on, and it's everywhere. If you have sensory issues, that might cause worry. So put her off to the side for the comparisons later. And now the girl of the hour, the woman of the hour. Excuse me. Absolutely. See, if I ever call someone my age or around my age a girl, it's not out of disrespect. It's because my dissociation. Here he goes, talk about his autism every video. Sorry. It's who I am. It's why I am the way I am. And I just found out that this explains why I've been this way for 40 plus years last year. So, you know, I'm still learning what it means to me. And even before then, I was still pro mental health and normalizing the talking of it. So, talking about it. Yeah. But yeah, my I have a dissociation where women makes me think of much older than me, and again, that's not an insult. That's not derogatory, but it's like it makes me think of my mom, and I love my mom. My mom is clearly older than me. That's how childbirth works. So if anything, like, you know, if I call someone my age a girl, then if anything, I feel like that's a sign of respect because I'm not calling her old. And again, I'm not trying to be ageist either. This devolved quickly. Look at the box. It's the usual gorgeousness from Four Horsemen. There's their logo window. There's a lamp post. See her key has a candle snuffer because it's or there. I don't know. I have read Christmas Carol a couple times. I was trying to read it yearly because it's a really short book. It's been a couple of years though, so, and you know, I don't have a good memory, so I don't remember the pronouns that the ghost was given. It is described as very androgynous and kind of almost not formless or featureless, but like it's never really described as like any kind of person or gender in particular. But it is described as kind of like a living candle flame and like has like candle parts on it, which just makes me think of Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast. So I'm like, hey, I wonder if there's a book passage on the back here. So yeah. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. The strange figure's appearance shifted and dissolved. Its form, indistinct and constantly fluctuating. Its features and the quantity and placement of its limbs. Of course, was this written by Four Horsemen, or is this the actual Charles Dickens text? Changed, so its features and the quantity and placement of its limbs changed as Scrooge looked upon it. One minute it would have 2 arms, then none, then 4. Its face started to melt away one moment, only to be distinct and clear as ever the next. From the crown atop its head, there came a brilliant ray of light which had engulfed the room, and in its hands it held a sprig of holly and a golden extinguisher. That's what that's called. So it's like a little, almost looks like a little bell, but there's no pendulum inside to make the jingle jingle. So, and you would, back in the olden days when all they had was candlelight, you'd place it over a candle to snuff out the flame. So as opposed to blowing it out. So yeah. Again, I don't know, because some of this description does feel very spot on to this, and not that they wouldn't make it accurate, but like, I just assumed that this was their take on it. Because I know that the Muppet Christmas Carol did their own take on it too. So, and that's the first time that at least I know. I'm not gonna make that claim. I was gonna say it was the first time I know that it was represented as a woman, but I haven't seen a lot of the old Christmas Carol stuff. So I just know that Mickey's Christmas Carol, it is Jiminy Cricket, hence the T-shirt on the thumbnail. In Scrooged, it's the taxi driver dude. I apologize to the actor. He's a character actor. You see him in a lot of 80s stuff. In the weird Robert Zemeckis Jim Carrey one, I feel like it's most accurate to the book, where it looks like a Jim Carrey Lumiere almost. So, but yeah. So, anyways. Then, of course, we know that this is magnetic. And Fezziwig's party. That's awesome. She takes Scrooge back to his old boss's Christmas party. I almost called him Fozziwig, because Fozzie the Bear was Fozziwig in the Muppet Christmas Carol, but Fezziwig. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, let me show you the back. Here's the text. People responsible. You know I like doing that. Ah! So the 4 horsemen are Eric Treadaway, Jim Preziosi, and H. Eric Cornboy Mays. It's only 3 people. I'm assuming 1 left, unless the whole joke is that they called 3 4. So, I mean, there's the obvious connection to the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Project manager George Gaspar, production manager Chris Goyrich, Gawrych. Apologies, Chris, if I pronounced that wrong. Director of Sales and Marketing Jeremy Gerard, painting, prototyping, and fulfillment Sherry Lynn Cook, Bill Mancuso, Cameron Smith, Joe Vasapoyo, I don't know. Diego Gesualdo Sendin, and Robert Cookie Cook. Package design and illustration, Nathan Baertsch, Baertsch. Chief Brand Ambassador Walter Hagen. Photography Trevor Williams. Soft goods prototyping, I am not going to try to pronounce that, CJESIM. Schism. There you go. And then there's the, sorry. Also, the magnifying is making me a little nauseous. All I've had to eat all day is a couple crackers just now when I got home while I was setting up, so. I woke up and went straight to the emergency room. Called an ambulance and. Right. Then the hidden spine on her box. Looks like it's Scrooge's old schoolhouse because she takes him back there. So there's some school children playing. And of course, her and all her majesty. Try not to avoid the many reflections, but we'll get her out in a second. There we go. Is this taped? It is taped. Don't leave blades lying around open. Well, remember they come with a book, a little booklet. Here's the Poor Horseman stuff. Might be stiff. Make sure you heat up your joints. She's been sitting in a very toasty apartment for all week, so she was supposed to show up Tuesday so I could finish the thumbnail and schedule the video, but she didn't show up until Wednesday afternoon. So, she was waiting for me when I got back from the hospital on Wednesday. So, oh yeah, this isn't the first time that I've been to the emergency room this week for the same kidney stone. So it happened Wednesday as well. Scrooge's bedroom, and the light is her coming in through the window. Looks like Scrooge sleeping in his bed. You see his nightcap. Yep. And see, actually, you can see his profile. It's heavily shadowed, but you can kind of make out his face a little bit. With his mutton chops. We know I'm keeping the box, so we know I'm keeping the insert. We know this is magnetic. Okay, pull the booklet off. Oh, cool. It's a little Ziploc. Well, I'm going to keep that because those come in handy. I reuse stuff, guys. Can't really use stuff like this. It's more to just appreciate the artwork and craftsmanship. Because it feels better. It's still cardboard, but it feels better than most like regular boxes. Heavier stock, smoother finish. But yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Use that for a lot of things. All right, there's her little booklet. Because these always go longer than the edited stuff anyways, I got my new PC set up. Thank you, Threeps. He did all the work. I just don't have Adobe yet. So that's why I was like, I'm just going to keep doing live until I get things situated. I'm not going to rush into anything computer-wise. So especially since I've been without a computer for so long. So trivia is going to remain live. I feel like that's the most authentic way to run it. But anyways, the point was, because the live stuff is longer than the edited ones, and I kind of spent a little too long going through this in the edited video of Jacob Marley. Okay, sticky. I'm just gonna whip through it here. Yeah, that's the. That is the. I was bred in this place. I was a boy here. Boarding school, orphanage, not orphanage, a boarding school, probably. So yeah, it's his encounter with Ghost of Christmas Past. Text. I was like, is that like decorational flourish? No, I know this is not close enough for you to read, and I'm going too fast for you to pause, but I'm just showing you. So I'm sure it's online somewhere. Otherwise, if it is actual Dickens text, just go read the Dickens book. Hello. Scrooge's visit will continue. The ghosts of Christmas shall return. Yes! More Christmas ghosts. If I had to pick a favorite holiday, it would be Halloween. But I like Christmas. I do. Last couple of years have been a little hard. My dad passed away a week before Christmas a few years ago, which definitely ruined the mood that year. But you know, it's like, I mean, I owned this prior to, I mean, maybe not starting the channel, but before I started uploading videos. I just, when I created a login just to save, you know, save videos or like videos or comment on videos, I mean, it's like 15 years ago. So it's, just imagine if I'd been making videos that whole time, I'd probably be a little more accomplished on the platform. Got some spare heads. Here we go. Here's the extinguisher. We got candle extinguisher there. I don't know if that's a clip or a handle. Whoop. Okay. We have her sprig of holly. Forgetting that. Don't fall. Here's another extinguisher that looks like it plugs onto the top of her staff. Trying to crush the bubble around the items so I don't damage them pulling them through the hard parts of the bubble. That's what I do there. Some links, little chain links. Just looks like the same, only a smaller version of that. And of course, plug it onto the staff. Okay. Nothing's gonna fall onto the floor or down into the sofa. So here's the staff. Ooh, look at the twirly, look at the twirly. A little pointy down there. Then we take this and plug. It doesn't screw in, I'm just trying to coax it. It's a plug, but like, you know, rather than violently forcing the thin plastic down, I was like, hold it here and just twist the bulk of it up into it. So yeah, there's her staff. Again, okay, not a complaint, but given that we get a little environment here with her, Jacob Marley couldn't have come with a flying stand. Just saying. I don't have the repaint Jacob Marley either, so I think he just hit too. He just hit before she went up, before she was revealed and went up. Barreau. I forgot to grab my needle nose pliers just in case I need them for joint testing. So her hands, you can see, if I'm doing it off camera. What's in the garbage bag? What's in the garbage bag? It's probably one of those little free gifts that they give us every so often that we love them for. Okay. I'll wait. Okay, let's get her out. Beautiful. Okay. She's a very cool feature that I like very much about her design. I didn't see immediately, and I was like, excuse me. They're in there. So yeah, so again, I don't know. Oh shoot. What am I losing? Oh, a little plastic cone thing, probably to keep something in. Oh, probably the crown. Keep the crown from getting bent in the bubble. And actually, she got dainty feet, and the hem of her dress is wired, but that way you don't have to wait for me. I'm going to keep that twist tie. You can bet your butt I'm going to keep that twist tie. You don't have to wait for me to undo it. Okay. Let's unbend these. Oh, that's a cape. That is not her. That is not the hem of her dress. That is her cape. That's garbage. Okay. So her alternate heads. She has one that's like regular, but it's like it's female Two-Face. Like half of it is like decaying. Like her, she's got a white eye, and her flesh is a little. I don't know if you can see like the wrinkles sculpted in, but like the skin is kind of wrinkled, and you can see like it's little like some wear painted on there. That's plug-in hair pieces. What happened to the music? My music player just closed itself. Thanks, guys. Real helpful. Sorry. Oh, my music player crashed. What the heck? Bro. My Ghostbusters 2 in the box is on the way. It's supposed to be, as long as FedEx does their jobs, it should be here tomorrow, Sunday the 15th, December 2024. I'll need to finish the thumbnail before I review it. So the review might happen, if it shows up tomorrow, the review will happen Monday, the December 16th. Clearing memory of my phone. I know we don't need music, but like, I feel like it makes it a better experience. So, yeah, there we go. Push that against the iPad, make sure it doesn't fall down. If you watched Tolkien Trivia yesterday, obviously I'm using the iPad as usual and not my phone like I did yesterday with the wireless mics. It took too long to set up, and like I said, I literally just got home from the hospital, from being in the hospital, from having to have visited the hospital. And it would have taken longer to set up, and I would have had to delay the video further. So this looks like a full, like, decayed version. So take the half from that other head and put it on both sides. Sorry, super shaky. I'm trying to hold one hand with the other. I watched one of Robo's videos, and he was like, the key is to shake them at the same frequency to make sure that they stay steady. The hairpiece comes off, so I'm assuming that the crown here is not removable. But then you can have her with or without the crown. So. There we go. Trying to even them out. There we go. All right. Then we got two clawed style hands, horizontal hinges. Right hand, beautiful. Left hand, even better. We got a pair of fists, horizontal hinges. Right hand, beautiful. Left hand, even better. Got a pattern here. Left hand joints are smoother. You got a pair of grip hands. Well, you saw that. Vertical hinges. You know I love vertical hinges. So. I don't know why I'm in such a good mood. Like, this has been a bad week, man. It has been a bad week. You always have a bad week. Like, this week was really, really rough. And today was no exception, but I don't know. I got a new toy I'm opening, and again, I didn't just get her today, but like, both joints are good, so sorry, I didn't comment on those, but. Right. The crown is not removable, but let's remove the hairpiece. Boop. So it's the same hairpiece, just with the crown. So same sculpt. Ah, okay. Really cool looking crown. Got some antlers of branches and some little crystals in the front, and then the whole thing is like gold roses or silver roses. It looked kind of gold from afar, but I like how the branches are like dark on the outside but bright on the inside to make it look like she's kind of glowing and illuminating the interior of the branch crown. So awesome. And the head she comes packaged with is the full version of the clean normal, although she has a better expression in her eyebrows, or at least yes, both eyebrows, but like the clean eyebrow on this side is a little more furrowed than the right. Yes, the right eyebrow. Hauntingly beautiful. So, if you know anything about this figure, you already know what's coming, but in that description, it mentioned multiple limbs, and I don't think that this is source accurate, but I like it a lot. Just the same. So, and if you don't, it's completely removable, but she got 4 arms, and you can see the device holding them on. So it plugs into the back, because remember, 4 Horsemen reuse a lot of molds, so I guarantee that torso is reused. Could not tell you from where. So it just plugs in the back there. Heck, this there might have already been a figure with these extra arms. So, whew. It's always scary. It's always scary. The when joints squeak, I pulled it off the joint. Okay. She's got grip hands and with horizontal hinges. So we get horizontal and vertical hinges. I'm gonna have to heat that up, sorry. You ain't gonna see those, you ain't gonna see me swap those hands. Gosh, okay. So what happened is the hand came off the ring. So it meant the ring broke. So it is easily fixable. It's because there's a bar. The ring break or the bar break? I don't know. It's fixable. It can't be a permanent fix, but you can still use the joint without gluing it together. So if you glue it, it would be a permanent fix, but then you lose the joint. So yeah, so it's just that bar goes through the ring, and that's how these joints work. And I just pulled it off the ring. So again, that was just because it was too tough. Like they're not turning in there. Like I was even having some issues with the hinge on the left hand. Right hand seems to, the right hinge works. Okay. Rotation seems okay. Then we maybe get this out. I don't want to break both vertical horizontal hinge hands, but there we go. I thought you don't like horizontal grips. I don't like when we only get horizontal grips. Sometimes I need a horizontal grip. Heck, what figure did I just... I'm brain farting. Oh, the NECA TMNT Last Ronin Sinja, Synthetic Ninja. Only comes with horizontal grips, but he comes with a gun and a sword. It cheeses me using with the sword, but because he doesn't have butterfly joints or double elbows, because of the horizontal grip hands, I was able to put him in where he's double hand, like, you know, he's holding his gun out and then he's supporting it with the other hand. So like I said, but I mean, there's other accessories that are, you know, necessary to have double grip. I'm not gonna derobe her because I felt like it was okay with Bastet just because she had some like sculpted clothing, but like this is cloth on a clothless body. I don't want to get hit by the algorithm. Your video has been deemed unsuitable for minors. Parental guidance. I guarantee it's not anatomically correct. Ooh. Nope, don't trust that. She comes with 2 splayed hands on her dominant arms. You saw me test the joint in the arm. See, these I'd use more than the horizontal grips. That broke the bar. Not the ring. You saw that. So it's not a QC issue, it's needs to be heated up. Like I'm having trouble with the elbows here. Okay, so hinge and swivel shoulders. This is bumming me out a little bit. Hinge and swivel shoulders. Out. Then hinge and swivel single joint elbows. I imagine you could get it all the way around, but the sculpt of the back of the arm, it like comes out at the elbow a little bit. You see she has a hinged ball at the top of her neck. I'll show you a range for her heads. She has a diaphragm. You don't get a lot of range out of it, but it's moving on me. And then she got a swivel waist. Her belt, the ties are wired. I like the little ornate design in the neck of her dress. The capes, she got 2 of them. top one, bottom one. They are sewn to the dress. Does not look like they're removable. Or it looks like they're sewn to the dress, does not look like they're removable. They have a wire on the edges. So not just the bottom, but all along the edge. So both of them wired all over the entire hem seam. The hem of her dress is wired. Make her look like a bell or a candle extinguisher. The wires stop just shy of the back seam, so they go almost the whole way around. So, trying not to get lewd here. Painted underpants. But you can see her abs. Based on that and like moving the collar around or like by the armpits, I'm like, torso's not paint, or it's painted very nicely. Some nice skin tone airbrushing. It's hard to see on my crappy iPad camera. Sorry. Yeah, there's some nice like airbrushing on the skin. So it's painted, but it is painted the same as her arms and neck and hands and face and legs and feet. So she comes with some hinge and swivel. I'm not being gross. Come on. Looking at the joints. Trying to be careful. Hinge and swivel. It's a hinge and swivel, and then there's a thigh cap. So out, in. Let me test the other thigh first. Nervous with that knee. Thigh cap. I hate to have waited this whole time to get her out of the package and then just break everything, you know. So she's single joint knee. Swivels at the base. So comes up 90-ish, past 90, under 90. And then it doesn't do a whole lot of rotating here because it's rotating at the back here. So then to get the rotation, you just need to straighten it out. And then it doesn't get a whole lot of rotation there because of the sculpt. She has that thing I really like with feet. No, I'm not like that. Action figure feet, even if they have boots on. So it's got a swivel, so it's a peg going up into the shin, and then the calf is up here. So I don't know what this back part's called. I don't know what the opposite of the shin is called. So calf is up here. But yeah, so you got a solid peg going up. So then it rotates at the top of the ankle, and it rotates all the way around. And then this piece has the hinge and swivel with the forward-facing pin. So that swivel is an ankle rocker. And then all the way back, the hinge, and then decent amount forward. Let's test the other ankle, and then let's put her dress down because she's indecent. Ooh, okay. That is a, I'm afraid of breaking the joint. Ooh, not. Dress is up. Grow up. We're playing with toys here. You said it's a doll that has real cloth. Yes, but not real hair. So, the doll's gonna be bigger too. So, would you call Hot Toys dolls? Yes, yes, I would call Hot Toys dolls. I know a lot of Hot Toys collectors mad at me for saying that, but I would consider Hot Toys dolls. Oh shoot. Okay, well, her belt isn't tied. It's not knotted. It's just each piece of the tails are just twisted around each other. So technically, you could take the entire belt off just by untwisting it. I don't want to. Sorry. She under the capes. I like that they went as far as to put that design right there. That's really cool. Okay. See, I can't even. Man. I'm not even trying to put the broken hands back onto the rings just because I don't want to break ring or bar further. Did I at least get, yeah, hey, at least I got opposite sides, so. With the, oh, did I show you? Hinge and swivel. Hinge and swivel shoulders and elbows. But remember, I was having problems with these, so I want to heat them up. I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you the range, but it's the same range as those arms. And plug this back in. Is extremely simple. So maybe drop that arm back, and then. So I wanted to like do like the splayed hands on the. Should have just left it on there. Splayed hands on the arms they came on, and the like the clawed hands on the extra. Let's go half and half, shall we? Nope. Half and half. Pop. Now I'm putting the crowned hairpiece back on because it was not on this headpiece originally, so. I mean, it wasn't on the regular one wasn't on this one either. The uncrowned hairpiece was on the fully. I don't want to call it decayed because it doesn't look that bad, but like, not that bad as like a complaint, but like, you know, in terms of decaying flesh and eyes, like. Oh, so the back of her hair is going to pretty much eliminate all up, and more than likely if you force it, it's just going to pop the hairpiece off. So like you can get it up a little, but then the hairpiece is just going to force it back down. However, because the little front sideburns, she can bury her chin, so that's awesome. I don't know why you'd ever want to pose that, like maybe have her above Scrooge looking down on him, but like I get this cape to sit on the ground well. There, see, she's got two normal hands just on different arms. Yeah, we're at an hour, sorry. Okay. I was doing too much talking before. Too much rambling and jambling. So there's, in comparison to so standing around those are cobblestones. So, I mean, not that those aren't on the Funko Pop, but. So centered. The glow-in-the-dark Funko Pop Ghost of Christmas. The surprise, man. It's a Ziploc too. If I have to cut it open, then it's, you know, going in the garbage. But like Ziploc. Bro. I really, really, really want to get the Mythic Legion's 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse waves. Specifically, the 4 Horsemen themselves. I just haven't been able to afford to yet. I don't know if this directly goes to the famine, but is it famine? Necronominus is death. The first wave was war. Poxus is Poxus out? I think Poxus is out. That's pestilence. So yeah, so famine. The entire famine wave were vampires. And the bonus piece is a female vampire head. It's so awesome. That is so awesome. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Look at that. That is just... I love that this is the free bonus. I'm checking to see if maybe like if this hair piece is swappable as well. And if that plug is the same. Skin tone's the same. Bro. Hairpiece fits. So then I don't necessarily know if this is supposed to be a Mythic Legion's famine vampire head or not. Or if it's maybe just a black hairpiece for the Ghost of Christmas Past and a freaky fanged out monster face. Oh, okay, that's awesome. That's so awesome. So I could just put the black hair on just, yeah, well here, let's do that. What's the point of the toy review if I'm only hypothesizing and not showing you? That is cool as crap. I want to swear so badly, but like, that is awesome, man. Eyebrows are a little light for the black hair, but like, kind of it looks the same sculpt. Is it the same sculpt? It's the same sculpt, man. So then I don't know if maybe this hairpiece sculpt has been seen before and it was just repainted and repurposed for Ghost of Christmas Past, but like, that's the same hair sculpt. And we know it's the same hair sculpt as this, just with the crown permanently on. So it's like, if this was a prior one, then they just repainted it for this and then glued a new sculpt crown on. But dude, that's so cool. Okay, I'm getting a little more excited now. I'm past an hour. Fellow Figura, Obscura, and A Christmas Carol Ghost Jacob Marley on the awful excuse for me trying to get him on a flight stand. I need to find something new. It's just none of the flight stands I had, this included, were sturdy enough to hold him up. So then let's get her off. Keep him here. We got the Horsemen Figura Obscura Krampus, the original Black Krampus. You see I've stripped him down a little just because remember I'm using the black one in my Baphomet ghost head display. I do still have the red one. It's just because he is decked out and everything, this was just easier to pull off the shelf without things falling everywhere. So then other Figura Obscura. Hey, there goes Jacob's safe and cash boxes. Sun Wukong the Monkey King, who, yes, I have reposed. He's no longer balancing on his tail. Edgar Allan Poe's Mask of the Red Death, whose feet I did fix for this video so he won't tip backwards. I have to have him leaning backwards because he's on a top shelf, and I don't want him falling off the top shelf. So he's leaning against his clock. But I did at least fix his feet for that comparison. I know. What is on the table? Frankenstein's creature. No headless horseman. Going back to the thing I mentioned earlier, I want to find a horseless headless horseman. Whether it's the version I have or whether it's the repaint, just so I can have a headless horseman, not even necessarily for videos, just so I can have a headless horseman off his horse. So it's more diverse display options. Then, of course, we have the gods of Egypt, Anubis, and Bastet. And that makes the Ghost of Christmas Past my second female figure from Four Horsemen. I started in with their products, You know, I started in with DC Universe Classics, that's Mattel. I started with their products with the Battle Cat, Mythic Legion's Battle Cat, the Cowaros. So, but anyways, Anubis and Bastet. So yes, these are the only two females I have. I need to change that. So. And we've got the Fresh Monkey Fiction, Naughty or Nice Santa. The Playmates Toys World of Springfield Santa Homer. See, he's smiling. Then the Jazzwares Fortnite Legendary Series Slushy Soldier. The DC Direct Batman the Animated Series Christmas Joker. The 2000 Playing Mantis, Rankin and Bass, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Bumble. Very difficult to stand. Yes, he's fuzzy. I just wanted to bring a bunch of Christmas stuff out that I didn't bring out for Jacob Marley, so, you know. The Mattel Masterverse Revelations Stinkor. The McFarlane Mortal Kombat 11 Shadow of Spawn, and I have a Spawn display that is all Spawn. The reason this Spawn is from the Mortal Kombat wing of McFarlane's toys is because it's the most classic looking. And remember, I don't have nostalgia goggles. I will happily take all the updates, you know, from any property. I personally like the red. I like the more red. I like the red gloves. I like the red inside the torso white stripes. And actually, I don't like the big boot. So if we get another Spawn like this, heck, don't even do the gauntlet on this arm. Just make the right side match the left side, but this is not a review. Super 7. So right out my throat with that wheeze. Super 7, Silverhawks Ultimates, Bluegrass, NECA, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze, Michelangelo, because it is different from the 1990 Michelangelo. The Hasbro Marvel Legends comic book boxer short Deadpool. Deadpool, where'd you get that Santa hat? Deadpool, where'd you get the Santa hat? I didn't put it on him. Mafex, Medicom, Mafex, The Boys. No, it's not Billy Butcher, it's Starlight. I was going to say she stands more steadily than the previous Mafexes that I brought out, but I felt like she almost tilted back there. VJax Pacific, Super Mario, doubling up on Fresh Monkey Fiction just because all of my, well, then I'd be doubling up on Hasbro if I pulled a G.I. Joe out. Eagle Force, Agent Grimm, and the Diamond Select Toys, Mini-Mates, Nightmare Before Christmas, Santa Jack Skellington. So she's awesome. She was up for like 2 weeks, so if you didn't get her, you may not be able to now, but you had plenty of time to. She's amazing. I'm bummed that I broke the 2 wrists just because I didn't heat them up. You know, if you're feeling resistance, stop pulling or turning. Those were pulls, but once I get off here, I'll fix them. So if you'd like to support me on Patreon, patreon.com/tenime, TENIME. Link is in the description. So I believe it says social media support and swag. I've been staying off social media for a while. It's been all the platforms have just been really kind of toxic. So please help me satisfy the ever. I should come up with these adjectives ahead of time. The algorithmic despot. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Please help my channel grow so I can do this for a living. So I'm not putting any eggs in that basket. I'm just saying. Plenty of people out there doing it successfully. Sure would be nice to, you know, especially with all of the random physical and mental disabilities that I have. So stay safe out there, and TTFN, ta-ta for now. Bye guys.